Hey everyone, I'm Janelle Smith and I'm the new teen librarian here at WCPL. And this week I want to talk to you guys about Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. Clap When You Land is a novel in verse telling the story of two girls, Camino Rios in the Dominican Republic and Yahaira Rios in New York City. Every year, Camino waits for the summer, which is when her father comes to visit her from the States where he works and then sends money back to her and her aunt. Meanwhile, in New York City, Yahaira wonders where her father goes in the summer when he claims he's traveling for work but then doesn't answer his phone. Then his plane crashes with no survivors, and all these secrets that their shared father has kept hidden suddenly come to light. And the two girls have to learn to deal with the man that he actually was. And the events in this story are actually inspired by the real-life plane crash of American Airlines 587 back in 2001. And Elizabeth Acevedo was only 13 at the time, but she remembers the way that it rocked her Dominican-American community. And so writing this story was her way of kind of dealing with that and acknowledging, the grief and the trauma that the victims' families went through. I thought that this was a fitting book choice for April, which is National Poetry Month. And because this is poetry, this is a quick read. I went through it in just like a day or two. And, I think you'll also devour it because if you're like me, you'll love getting to know these characters and the way the story just delves into their feelings of grief and betrayal and, the love for their dad and learning how to process the secret lives that he kept. And obviously I kept flipping pages to see how Camino and Yahaira would learn of each other and how they would eventually meet. It's a really good story, and I would recommend it to anyone who likes in-depth characterizations and anyone looking for an uplifting story. Even if poetry is outside your reading box. It was outside mine. I don't know a lot about poetry, but I really enjoyed this book. So you can either pick up the actual book here at the library, or you can pick it up on Playaway and listen to it, or, and excuse me as I look down, pulling it up on my phone, you can read it on Libby. So however you prefer to read, we've got this story for you. I hope you check it out.